Forgive my laying down position, but it's my life these days. Pretty lame. Well, I had stayed at this place long enough to hopefully get some sort of justice, for justice to find me. But it seems due to, repeating shenanigans that I'm going to be forced to go somewhere I don't know. So there's only a few days left for some sort of justice to find me here. It is extremely moldy in this house. Otherwise, I would probably try to fight a little harder for it, but I don't know if I can. I've been given the runaround from Social Security. It was crazy. The last job that I got bullied and harassed at, out of spite, they basically last minute before my monthly payment was supposed to come in, they put a limit on my card. It's not on anyone else's cards in the company. They can all receive deposits from other sources, but not mine. It's really wrong, ethically wrong, morally wrong. The whole place was ethically and morally wrong, and that's why they didn't want me there, because I'm honest, really honest, and I require honesty, ethics, morals, stuff like that. That's not apparent in toxic work environments. But anyways, yeah, to spite me, they had my payment sent back. And then for the past 2 weeks, even though I made a huge effort to go in and deal with this, they didn't appropriately deal with it. So I've been chasing down this payment to save my life for weeks now. And I think someone is behind it that really, really wants me no longer protected. And it's weird how, also my memory is full on this device, and then I start making videos, and all of a sudden I can make them. It's just the same exact signs of hacking that I've been dealing with for years. It's just unreal. But maybe it's just the universe actually forcing me into the whole reason that I came down here a little bit faster, and just pushing me into the place where I will get the position that I was meant to be in, and hopefully around other talented people, so they don't have to be intimidated by the talented person and push them out. I don't know. I saw this video about this poor little 6th grader that actually got bullied all year long. School didn't do anything about it. All this hideous stuff was online about it. Nothing gets done there legally. And then the girl finally kills herself. And the thing is she continued to get punished. She got bullied, but she got punished for being bullied. Parents couldn't understand it. I can't understand it. It's like, they have these bully assemblies just to focus on the problem and get more bullying, and not actually do something about it when these serious things are going down. It's even worse when you've got so-called adults, playing these little childish games. And it's old and it's tiring, and I used to be the one to make jobs. I should be making jobs. That's actually what I was put on this earth to do. So, anyways, I don't know whether I'll post this or not. But I did have some weird thing come in the mail concerning a place I used to work for that had a data breach with some sort of a settlement behind it. But I mean, I'd only be a little pinky finger on what I'm actually owed due to all I've been put through, and just all the corrupt cover-up concerning my life story and the injustices of it. Oh, I actually legitimately do feel bad for him. I can't even imagine what he's had to go through in life, and how much people have used him for his resources. And I don't know how you wouldn't be paranoid of people in that position. But I know a lot of games were played all about money. Stupid. Some of us, all we want is just a reasonable, safe living situation. And then the ability to use our skills and talents, so we'd be perfectly happy and contribute. But it's like we're the ones that aren't supported on this planet. Criminals certainly seem to be. I don't get it. The cybercrime is completely out of control, and it really, really, really needs dealt with. Severely needs dealt with. but also I could impact the world in a better way. Got the right intentions. I would use money the right way. Honestly, not like as somebody pretending to be that just because they're greedy. Oh my gosh. It's so old. And then the weirdo that I don't even know trying to flip the script saying, you know what I mean, that I'm like victimizing them. I don't even know who you are. How could I be? You're out of your mind. You certainly went on my page admitting the fact that you've stolen everything I've posted for many years. I think that's actually a crime. It's actually theft of intellectual property, you know. And then on top of that, there's hacking and other shenanigans just to try to, you know, make sure that I don't have a safe place to live, a job, try to prove I'm some sort of a loser. And that wasn't my life. And it never should have been my life. And had there been you know, I mean, there's sometimes I quit something and I quit it early or whatever, you know, and as we all do, but no, this is far beyond that. I mean, sometimes that's what they want to make it look like, or sometimes they force that on you, you know, so that's what you do is give up on something. But, you know, I certainly do know that people with victim mentalities don't just pack up their whole life in a car and travel across the country by themselves, do they? No, sorry, unqualified robo supervisor that ruined my last job. You're highly unqualified to be in the position you're in. But, you know, that's the reason why the whole seniority favoritism model went out in the 80s, because it really only attracts you know, narcissistic, ego-driven, abusive people, because they know that it's not about them being honest, ethical, moral. It's not about them working their hardest. It's more about, I've just hung in this place for so long and therefore I get to be over you. And even though you're quality, we're just going to push you out because of that sort of a thing. Ugh, it's so ridiculously dumb. I don't know how these toxic weirdos, they've got, there's like psychopaths. These psychopaths get in, manipulate, and worm them their way into like these management positions. It's just unreal. Blows my mind. Wish the whole world would wake up, but it seems like quite the opposite is happening. Anyways, if anyone cares about justice, saving life, it's worth saving. Bringing justice to somebody who's lived through a whole lot of injustice. Well, if you're going to find me where I'm at, you only got a few days left, because most likely, even if I find my way to Social Security office and they actually do the job correctly that they should have done, and man, they always have their act together until all of a sudden now I'm in this spot in life, and so now all of a sudden I'm told the wrong thing with 5 different calls when they should have just dealt with it properly and appropriately on the 7th. When really, the freaking toxic manager shouldn't have, out of spite, done something completely unethical and put that restriction on my card because they knew I had that payment coming in. Whatever, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I'm going to go be a star. And I'm going to be a star earlier than had I stayed up here and worked until I could get my car fixed, yada, yada, yada. Now this is going to push me exactly into the connections and the exposure. So congratulations, sabotager. Again, it's going to backfire tremendously on you. I will be seen for who I really am and the true capabilities and skills that I have. And I will be given plenty of opportunities for all of those that you illegally stopped, blocked, and got in the way of. And I will be returned what was stolen from me and what's behind all of this. And I hope you get put in the appropriate institution to get the help that you need for imitating somebody online, eating your cereal in the morning while you stalk someone's page, figuring out how you're going to be that day. It's crazy. It's sad. Really sad. I don't know what else to say for now, but, you know, hopefully my cries were heard. Hopefully my miracle is en route on its way, because I was put on this earth for a whole lot more than just to play the Hunger Games forever. There's a point where you get to win the Hunger Games. I have won. I have beat them. I have jumped over the hurdles. Now it is time for me to get what I was meant to have in life. Period. Point blank. End of discussion. Bye-bye.